Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Leana's Corner. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for popping in to see what I have to show you. I know there's so many other YouTube channels out there that you can be watching, and I appreciate you popping in to see mine. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. It really does mean a lot to me, and it means that I'm on the right direction with my contacts. So today is the 1st of December 2022. It's officially summer for us in Australia, but if you look outside, it doesn't look like summer. It is raining and overcast and miserable, but I don't really mind too much because I'm not a big heat person. So in today's video, I'm going to show you what I have completed or worked on in November. So the first one we'll start off is with Ripgo. So number 12 was called, and that is my pandemic. I will have a picture of where it was beforehand. My aim was over 1,000 stitches, but I did about 1,800. So I am quite pleased with how that turned out. This is on 18 count, I think, antique white with DMC 52. And I'll show you what pandemic looks like if you haven't seen it before. So that's what it's going to look like one day. Number 24 was called, and I had Disney sampler on it. All I had was, I think, this little bit of the border here, and I completed Dumbo. And that's what I've got Tigger next to it. Excuse me. There's supposed to be like 9 total, but I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do that out of 7 or just leave it and make this into something. It's not really like jumping at me like I have to finish all of them. And I think that was a 7 or 11 count is their supplied thread. So so I completed my goals for November's Ripgo. Last video I decided I was going to restart my Heaven and Earth mini rosy golden garden, because I've seen so many people doing their Heaven and Earth, and I wanted to start that again. So I did it on 28 count, but it was too small for me, 1/1. So I thought, let's see if I just came off. Fix that up after. So I thought I'll get 25 count because I had it on sale at Lincraft, and it was linen, so it wasn't, as no, linen's not even. So some were small, some were big, and some didn't look like I did a cross there at all. So I end up buying 20 count even weave to do it, and so far I'm liking it. So this is what the design will look like once it's completed. Give it focus. This is an Aaron Durton. And I started down the bottom right hand corner again, and that's all I've done. And I'm liking it how it's going so far on this one. So as you can see, a long way to go. But I had this in like a not just a little plastic container, so I decided to make its own project bag, or another project bag for it. So I used the butterflies to match the thread holder here. Now I just got to put my zipper back on because it came off, but that'd be easy to fix. Put units out and lose it. I bought a cross stitch pattern laundry from Craft Bird Station. I'll link them below. And I was working on last night and I was getting too late because I had to work this morning, and so I was gonna leave it and make sure I finish in December, but my camera decided it was flat and needed charging. So while I was charging it, and I only had 150 stitches left, I thought this morning I am going to complete it and like get it off my thing. So here it is, all completed. Laundry today or naked tomorrow. It's like on a pinkish bluish fabric. I'm not sure if it's a 7 or 11 count. It came with my Disney thing as like a freebie when you did the subscription, and I used the black threads that they provided, and I used 4 strands to make it for the thickness. So it really didn't take too long to do once I've actually did it. I think the coat hanger was a bit more of the problem. Well, not problem, just seemed to take a bit longer than everything else. So that's what I worked on in November. But I did buy another cross stitch pattern, even though I do not, like everyone, I do not need another one, but Heaven and Earth had a Black Friday sale, 50% off, so I got this ornament healing rose. This is the details. You got 3 sizes. You can do like the normal rectangle with a lot more the ornament size. This one has 88 colors, or you can do the same one, but I think about max colors for like, and it's like 160 colors, and I thought I'll just stick to this one. So I'm gonna hopefully, because I bought the 20 count a lot more, so I might enough fabric to do it, and then I just got to buy some more floss for it, and then I'm gonna hopefully start this sometime next year. So that was all I bought for cross stitching. Most probably some threads, but nothing to worry about major. So what am I going to do in December? Well, I'm going to do Rip Go, and numbers, the last 2 numbers were number 4, and I'm going to do Live the Life You Love, and my plan is to actually complete it because it's nearly finished. And number 23, I got Reading Sampler, so I'm aiming for at least 1,000 stitches on that if I can. And plan for next month's Bring Go, which is Caroline Zook and Robin Hoare's project thing they've done for January, and that's going to be dropping soon, so we can all plan for the first day of January. But I'll let you know what I worked for that in end of December. So from that's really basic for December. My plans for 2013, which I can't believe is coming up so quickly, is I'm going to be working on Rip Go again, but this time I'm not setting goals like 1,000 stitches or 500. There's some projects I would like to complete this year. So if I'm saying working like my oceans adventure. I know I just got this little corner bit to do, and I got pandemic. Well, pandemic's going to take me a lot longer, so I might work on ocean adventures to finish that off, and then do some on pandemic and so forth. And then because I think I want to Beware of the Dog, I want to try to finish that this year if I can. So I'm going to play it by ear. I don't want to be like set numbers that I have to try. So I'm going to see how that goes. I'm going to do Bringo in January, which is, they give you prompts. You got to work out what projects you got that would fit that prompt, and work on at least 100 stitches a day on that. And I'm going to try to use some of them to finish some little projects I can, if I fit the prompt of course, and try to finish them off. And then I'm just like going to do whip code for the month, and then I think in September I'm going to do ABC Ingo again, because I really enjoy doing that. It's when you get a letter of the alphabet and you match your projects to that letter. And I'm going to have, I think, 3 new starts as well next year. I suppose depending on how Bringo goes, see if it might be start them in January or when they come up in Whipco. And that's also why I didn't want to put anything like set amount of numbers for Whipco, is because if I'm doing Bringo and ABC Ingo, I don't want to have too much pressure trying to have to stitch, too much pressure on stitching everything in that month. I can concentrate on like Whipco, on Bringo, enjoy that day of stitching on that particular item, and if I've got time I can do Whipco, or I can maybe try to put them two together, sort of thing, so I'm not doing so much and overwhelming myself, and then next month I don't want to stitch at all because I'm so burnt out. So excuse me. So that is my plans for 2023. I've got my new journal all ready to go, but I just can't believe that 2022 is nearly over. I'm in the last month, and next year 2023, so it's coming along too quickly. So I think that's all I have to tell you in this video. So thank you once again for watching my videos, and if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button. I would really appreciate that, and I hope you all have a great day, evening, whenever you're watching it, and I'll talk to you next month. Bye.